Hello, and welcome to Project 320, Project Management Fundamentals. My name is Professor Ruba, and I'm glad to have you join me this semester as we delve into project management. I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce myself and the course to you, as well as provide you a roadmap of what you can expect for the remainder of the semester. As I said, my name is Professor Ruba, and I received my undergraduate degree from Calvin College in computer science with a math minor, and I then went on to Western Michigan where I earned my Master's of Business Administration degree. I am now a full-time adjunct professor at Ferris in the Information Security and Intelligence program. Let's start out by taking a look at the syllabus for the semester. The best way to communicate with me is through email. I try to return emails within 24 hours during the week and by Monday morning if you reach out to me on the weekend. I also have student hours every Thursday from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. and 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. If those times don't work for you, please reach out to me and we can set up an appointment as needed. A quote that I included in the syllabus is, "Operations keep the lights on, strategy provides the light at the end of the tunnel, but project management is the train engine that moves the organization forward." I feel that this quote really illustrates what many organizations are finding today, that in order to compete in the fast-paced, global, technology-driven environment, they have to have a strong project management present in their organization. This is a 15-week fully online course. There are two textbooks that we will be using. The first is a required textbook, which is the PMP Study Guide 9th edition. And we also will be referencing the Project Management Book of Knowledge. You will see in Blackboard that I have provided a digital copy of the PMBOK for you to view through Ferris's online library for free. The two books really work together in that when we are covering a chapter, for example, on risk in our PMP study guide, you can then go out and find some supplemental information in the PMBOK that will help your understanding. I've also included the course evaluation criteria and grading scale that we'll be using this semester. We will have a variety of assignments that you will be completing. Several will be papers that you will be writing, and when you write those, I would like you to follow APA format. You'll see some references here in the syllabus as well as in Blackboard that will help you give you information of what you need to include in that. We will also be having many projects assignments throughout this semester. These will be based on a fictitious project that you will pick in the first week and that you will continue to use throughout the semester. These assignments will allow you to develop project management documents where you can apply what we're learning as we go along. I do accept late assignments if they're submitted within 48 hours of the due date, but you will be penalized by 25% for those late assignments. Throughout this semester, you'll also have several discussion threads that you're going to take part in with your classmates. These will be based on several project management case studies. I will provide you a brief description of the case and recommend that you go out and do a little more research on the case to get some more information before you create your post or respond to your classmates. You will see that I have provided a rubric that will show you how I will be grading the discussion threads. As a quick summary, you will be required to create an original post for the discussion thread and then respond to two of your classmates. The initial post is due by Friday, and this allows for your classmates to have time to respond to your post. The other thing that you'll see in the rubric is that in order to receive full credit for the discussion thread, you need to participate in the discussion on at least 2 separate days. I have found that this requirement results in more meaningful discussions within this class. Unfortunately, there's no makeup for missed or late discussions, as the discussions require full class participation. There are several assessments that will take place during the course. You'll have quizzes for each chapter you read, a midterm, and a final exam. I will touch more on the quizzes later on in this video, but again, there's no makeup or late quizzes allowed. The rest of the syllabus, I just recommend you go through and familiarize yourself with it. And now let's take a look at what the course looks like in Blackboard. You should start by covering the material in the Start Here page. You will see my office hours. Again, that email is my primary method of communication I prefer. You will see the course syllabus as well as the College of Business syllabus. The next section covers chapter quiz information. This semester we will be using a Wiley website and test bank questions that they have. So you will want to begin with looking at the quiz setup and information document. I have provided you with the steps you need to go through to register and set up access to the Wiley test bank. You will need to answer a question that refers to the textbook to make sure that you have bought the textbook in order to have access to the Wiley website. You will create an account, and then the Wiley Efficient Learning Test Bank will be available to you. You will see for each textbook chapter, I am requiring you to take a 10-question random order quiz. You may take the quiz on the website as many times as you would like, and you will receive credit for your highest score. The idea here is that the more you look at the quiz questions, the more familiar you'll get with the information. And if you're willing to put in the time to take it enough times to receive 100% on the quiz, you will get 100% credit for the class. I've also included a sample screenshot that you need to take after you've taken the quiz to submit in Blackboard, in which I will use to give you credit for the quiz. The key information here is that I am able to see right here where it shows the date as well as the amount of time that it took for you to take the quiz, and right next to that will be your score. As a comment, I strongly urge you to spend time taking the quizzes as a way to ensure that you understand the material covered. The midterm and final exams will be given in Blackboard, and you will only have one chance to take them. But if you complete the quizzes throughout the semester, this will help you prepare for both of these exams. Here's a link for the PMBOK Online that you can access through Ferris, and I've included some APA formatting references for you to use for any paper assignments. I briefly mentioned the course project that you'll be working on. You can view the course project documents to see the two scenarios that are available for this semester. The first scenario that you can work on is planning a 5K fundraiser running a race, or you can be a project manager for a bathroom and kitchen remodel. I recommend that you read over both of these scenarios, pick which one you think you would be most comfortable with, and then do a little research on the topic so that as the semester moves on, you have some background information that you can use to draw on. You don't have a formal assignment for week 1 of the semester, but I strongly urge you to put some time into some research on the project scenario that you choose. I've also included a project charter for each of the projects that will give you a little bit more information on what is going to be included in them. You also see that I have a project stakeholder identification template provided here. This is going to be one of the first assignments that you work on, and any template I provide for you for the assignments will be added to this section of Blackboard. I have organized the semester in weekly modules. As you can see, I will try to open a few weeks for you at a time so that if you have something coming up or you need to work a little bit ahead, you have the chance to see what's coming down the pike. Each week will follow roughly the same format. You will often have textbook chapters to read. And for each chapter, I will provide you a worksheet that you can kind of use as you read through the chapter that kind of highlights some of the points that I think are important or some concepts that will be critical for you to know as you take the quizzes and the midterms exam. These are not required for you to fill out. I will not be collecting them. You do not have to turn them in, but I've just provided them for you as a way to help you as you work through the chapter, to kind of know what information is important and what you should focus on. The first week, I have a syllabus quiz for you to take after you've viewed the syllabus. You will see a discussion thread. Again, I recommend that you look at the rubric to see what is required to receive full credit. And then again, this week, I would like you to familiarize yourself with the course projects and choose one that you are going to be working on throughout the rest of the semester. I hope this has provided you a good overview of the course and what is expected. Please stop in for my student hours any chance you get, or email me with any questions you have. I look forward to spending this semester with you, and I hope that you find this an enjoyable and challenging and useful course that you can use throughout your personal and professional career.